see, and I got it. Okay, got it. Okay, close. All right. Slides here.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Reverend Cherie Raffo. Welcome to Unity Radiant Light. It is Sunday, January 9th, and this is our 12 Powers annual candle lighting service and ceremony. Our guest speaker today and our very own licensed Unity teacher, Joe Antao, will be running the service. And we have Mishana, or Ms. B, I see, in the chat box, in the house to sing for us this morning. I look forward to this. We look forward to this service every year, and I thank everyone for being flexible as we move it online. So our daily word reading schedule, if you're new to Unity Radiant Light, is a sacred service that we perform every week, and we send the daily word to you before the service. And it's if you're not familiar with daily word, it's a short reading. We have an opening for Sunday, January 23rd. You can put it in the chat box if you're interested in reading, or you can text me, or you can send it to Joe, whatever works for you. But thank you in advance for doing the reading. Week of January 9th is a busy week for us. Monday, January 10th, tomorrow at 5:30 p.m., we will have the Law of One book study via Zoom. Monday, January 10th at 6:30 p.m., we will be continuing with our Conversations with God, Book 2. And then on Wednesday, January 12th, we will have at 5:30 p.m., we'll have our esoteric studies. And we've been studying the women of Lemuria via Zoom. All classes and services are virtual until further notice. We've been following the guidelines, and we have service in person when we're under 5% positivity with COVID. Right now, Rhode Island's at 18%. I live in Connecticut, and we just hit 25% today. So to keep everyone safe, we're working virtually right now. We have a new class coming Wednesdays on January 19th at 6:30 p.m. And it's going to be meditation practices. And I'm going to be running the class, facilitating the class. What we're going to do is we're going to study and read about different meditations outside the class, discuss them in the class, and then we're going to have a chance to practice them. It's a meditation class. We're going to spend lots of time in meditation, and every person who wants to lead a meditation will have that opportunity. So we have several signups already. I'm looking forward to seeing you there. And next Sunday, Reverend Grace will be in the house for our celebration for Martin Luther King Sunday. We're looking forward to that. And it's MLK Celebrating the New Vision.
And we're going to have Mishana.
Everybody up. Let's get moving. What a wonderful morning. Beyond compare. I feel God's loving presence everywhere. I'm filled with joy profound. In a world where many miracles abound, in the garden of my soul, I am happy, beautiful. I know that God is good and all is well. Morning, beyond compare. I feel God's loving presence everywhere, and I'm filled with joy profound. In a world where many miracles abound, in the garden of my soul, I am happy, beautiful. I know that God is good and all is well. I know that God is good and all is well.
figure out this sound problem.
It's time for our opening prayer and welcome everyone to our 12-hour candle lighting annual service. I'm so excited for today. And this is time where we do our opening prayer. So I just invite you to get into that space. Just take a deep inhalation in, hold it. And then as you exhale, just release and let go of any nervous energy, any pent-up energy, any distraction that might be pulling your awareness or attention to be fully present to the service. Just let it go for now. Once again, breathe in this very now, eternal moment, very present moment, right here, right now. Breathe it in, hold it, and then as you exhale, release and let go of anything that's pulling your attention from being focused and present to the here and now. Your list of things to do, you can return to it after. We bring our whole awareness and concentration to the here and now. We're relaxed in this moment and we open to receive the blessing of the 12 powers. And we recognize, we bring our awareness to our heart space, that loving center within our chest, and we align with that power within us. We recognize this one power in one presence, spirit, source, divine mind, all that is, and we are one with it. We are this Christ essence. We are the Christ. We allow that expression to come more and more into our reality. We realize that, and we attune with spirit. We align with spirit, and we follow the guidance of spirit. We're one, and we're never separated. We drop the ego, and we let spirit have its full sway in us and as us. So today, each one of us opens up to the blessing of the 12 powers, the unity teaching. These powers are inherited in us, and all we need to do is call them up into their fullest expression in us and as us and through us, as we go ahead and we live the best Christ that we each can be, being the best person in our life experience, and sharing that with everybody else and being a blessing with everybody else with these powers as we shine our light. And so today we open up to that blessing of the 12 powers, and we're grateful for each one here that is in the Zoom service, that they're here, and our community also expands, the circle expands wider and wider, and we bring in new folk that also are searching for the unity message and teachings, which they can get the blessing of these teachings in their lives and be the best Christ that they can be. And so we open up to that. We are so, so grateful. We let it be so, and so it is. Amen.
And at Unity Radiant Light, we're founded on the principles of unconditional love and acceptance. And if you're new this morning, we'd like to take you, we'd like to say a prayer for you. And if seeing this at another time, then we're not in linear time. These prayers are good for all time. So we'd like to allow this love to move through our minds, souls, and hearts, and through our hands. So if everyone wants to rub their hands together, keep their mics muted. And we say to you this morning, welcome to Unity Radiant Light. We recognize you as a child of God. We recognize the Christ divinity in you. You are the spiritual image and the very likeness of God. And today we celebrate your life. We appreciate you and we thank God for you. Welcome to Unity Radiant Light.
We'll have Grace do our daily word.
Our daily word today is guidance. Tending to my spiritual life keeps me attentive to the whispers of my heart and in tune with my guidance. I'm grateful for those moments I can rely upon my spiritual intuition to discern my path forward. But sometimes my guidance feels far away and hard for me to access on my own. At those times, I may seek the assistance of my trusted friends and advisors. I may seek the wise counsel of my minister or a spiritual counselor who encouraged me to discover the wisdom found in the depths of my own consciousness. She, he, or they pray with me, listen with empathy, and share my joy as my innate wisdom leads me along my unique spiritual path. I am grateful for those who walk the path alongside me. But the advocate, the Holy Spirit, whom the Father will send in my name, will teach you everything and remind you of all that I have said to you. John chapter 14, verse 26. And if we could say our affirmation together, please. Divine wisdom helps me discover my unique spiritual path.
At Unity Radiant Light, we are a praying community. And as part of that community, we have a prayer team, powerful prayer team. We call them our prayer warriors. So if you would like to email your prayer requests or put them in the chat box, you can put them in the chat box for everyone to read or to Joe separately. We will pray along with you for 30 days. And at the end of that, we will send these prayer requests on to Silent Unity for additional 30 days of prayer.
This song was written by Sarah Shin, and she's one of the musicians at Mile High Church, another Unity church. And it's very unique, and I hope that you enjoy this song. No more tears to wipe away. No more fear to bind me. I've been led to find my way. Here, stand in faith and courage to reveal what's within me. No more silence, I am free. Surrender to the main story. You can control, so let it go. Allow it to simply be here and now, and everything is one with each other. Love is the answer. Know that you are perfect, exactly the way you are. The words you choose to speak, your thoughts, they manifest your life. Will you keep guiding me to be my most highest self? And everything I need is right within me, right here, right now. Here I am. My heart is wide open. Receive the love so pure and true. I shine a light bright for you and you. My heart is wide open. Receive love so pure and true. I shine a light bright for you and you and you and you. Surrender to the mystery you can control, so let it go. Allow it to simply be here and now, and everything is one with each other. Love is the answer.
Amen,
That
Mishana.
was awesome,
That was
Mishana.
beautiful.
Yes, beautiful words.
Thank you, Mishana. That was beautiful. At Unity Radiant Light, we do say the Lord's Prayer. The version that we say is a little bit different than most of us grew up with, which was translated 8 or 9 times from ancient Aramaic. This version has been translated once from Jesus' ancient Aramaic language. So please, with your mics muted, we can say together, O thou, from whom the breath of life comes, who fills all realms of sound, light, and vibration. May your light be experienced in my utmost holiest, your heavenly domain approaches. Let your will come true in the universe just as on earth. Give us wisdom for our daily need. Detach the karma that binds us like we let go of the guilt of others. Let us not be lost in superficial things, but let us be freed from that which keeps us from our true purpose. From you comes the all-working will, the lively strength to act, the song that beautifies all and renews itself from age to age. Sealed in trust, faith, and truth, I confirm with my entire being.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome. I'm so excited for our 12 power candle lighting service today. And everyone here has chosen a specific power of powers to express and activate in this new year, 2022, to its fullest potential. And before we start our candle lighting service, I like to just reflect a little bit on the 12 powers in this unique unity teaching. We are both human and divine, and we are here to express our fullest potential. We are here to spiritualize our egos underneath the Spirit's guidance and direction. We are here to glorify God, the source of our being. We claim it, we know it, and we live it using our 12 powers. Are you ready to be empowered spiritual beings that you came here to be? We are the ones we've been waiting for. The second coming of Christ is not some future event. It is realizing our full Christ potential within us, just like our way shower taught us how to be. Our purpose, therefore, in life is to be the best Christ we can be and express our unique individuality. The time is now and not some future event. Charles Fillmore, our co-founder, spent a great mystic that he was, spent entire days in prayer, meditation, and the silence, and had this revelation and insight of the 12 powers. Each of us can claim and declare, I am faith, strength, wisdom, love, imagination, power, understanding, will, order, zeal, release, and life. We have these powers enthroned in us. We are here to be the best Christ we can be and express our divinity. Christ is not Jesus's last name. Unity, we define Christ as that universal divine idea of spiritual perfection inherited in each one of us. And we are here to demonstrate it just like Jesus did. Jesus was not the exception. We are all begotten sons and daughters of God. Yes, I mean each one of you. We too, just like Jesus, can do also. Jesus was a highly evolved spiritual being, and we follow in his footsteps, knowing our oneness with Source. In Corinthians, it says, do you not know that God's temple and that God's Spirit dwells in you? That's from Corinthians 3:16. Do you not know that you are God's temple and God's Spirit dwells in you? The 12 powers is a biblical teaching. Jesus called his 12 apostles to him. In alignment with Spirit, we are empowered to reach our fullest potential, just as the Christ, as each of us. We also call up the 12 powers in us, just like Jesus called his 12 powers to him, to carry out his great purpose and mission. And we express that in our purpose and example. We reawaken, regenerate, and activate these 12 powers, 12 divine superpowers. These powers were originally known as 12 faculties, 12 divine ideas. They've also been known as 12 lights. And 12 is a metaphysical number. It symbolizes completeness, wholeness. And when we express these powers to its fullest potential, we are expressing our Christ nature to its fullest potential. The 12 powers work together as a team to cheer us on to our highest good. These powers are inherited in each of us, and we just need to fully activate them, this latent potential in us. Each of the 12 powers represents an apostle, an associated color, and an area of the body. Which power or powers do you need to activate and call forth to express more fully this year? Ready to be spiritually elevated this year? We will have everyone participate in our 12th annual candlelight ceremony. Please see all of the 12 powers here. And of course, the white candle represents our Christ candle, where we will light our powers from. It's a new year to be the best Christ we each can be. Everyone has picked a power that they would like to call forth and activate it to its fullest potential. Each reader will have their chosen power or powers, and I will light its corresponding candle for them. And without further ado, let us begin. I behold the Christ in you. Okay. I'm lighting our Christ candle. And if you have, I would think everyone has their power. If you don't, please put it in a chat box and we'll get it to you. And we're going to begin with our power of faith. We're going to have Melinda read the power of faith. And I invite Melinda to go ahead and do that.
Good morning. The power of faith is represented by the Apostle Peter. The location in our body temple is the pineal gland. Faith is the power to make the possible real. Our every sense of reality depends upon faith. It is the power that realizes, that makes real images held in the mind. Through our spiritual power of faith, we perceive the truth of wholeness, completeness, and enoughness. Although we may experience conditions that appear to limit the health of our body, mind, or spirit, in reality, we are as God is, whole and complete. By the light of faith, I perceive the truth. In truth, in trust, I expect the best.
One with the Christ presence within us, we light a power of faith represented by the Apostle Peter and royal blue candle. We will have Jean Marie read the power of strength. I invite Jean Marie.
Okay. Okay, strength. Strength is the ability to endure, stay the course, and persevere. The power of strength is represented by the Apostle Andrew. The location in our body temple is in the small of the back. Spiritual strength is our capacity to stand undaunted in the midst of unpredictable circumstances, to act courageously and stay the course. God is our strength, therefore we are strong. We are strong enough to withstand winds of change and shifting tides. It is not as if we are immune to challenging conditions. We sometimes feel weak or helpless. When we falter, we are bolstered by the strength we have cultivated through spiritual practice. God is my strength, we say. When fulfillment of our desires seems to be taking forever, we call upon our innate divine strength. By the light of strength, I stand steady in the midst of shifting circumstances. I am courageous and tenacious.
One with the Christ presence within us, we light the spring green candle that represents a power of strength.
Hello. All right. I'm here to get you all washed. Yeah, but right now I'm doing church. So I'm okay. I just need that change.
Okay, we're gonna have our community member reading the power of wisdom, which is Candida. And I invite Candida to do the reading for our power of wisdom.
Good morning. The power of wisdom is represented by the Apostle James of Zebedee. The location in our body temple is the pit of the stomach. Wisdom is applied knowledge, our decision-making capacity through mental evaluation, spiritual discernment, and embodied intuition. God is wisdom, and therefore wisdom is natural to us. When cultivating wisdom, we draw upon an ocean of wisdom, our infinite divine resource for knowing the way to proceed in matters large and small. We ratify pure inspiration by double checking our thoughts and feelings. We dive into spiritual practices that quiet our mind and open our heart, so we know what we know when we know it. By the light of wisdom, everything I need to know is within me. I evaluate, discern, and intuit wisely.
One with the Christ presence within us, we light the yellow candle that represents a power of wisdom. We will have Grace read a power of love, and I invite Grace.
Good morning, everybody. The power of love is represented by the Apostle John. The location in our body temple is the back of the heart. Love is a name for God, the essential nature of God. Love is the highest law of attraction, our ability to harmonize and resolve inner discords. By the power of love, we experience oneness or unity with all. Harnessing the power of divine love, we know all things are possible. We insist on transforming every judgmental or discordant thought, restoring the harmony of a peace-filled mind. We know no other. By the light of love, my thoughts are magnetic. I foster harmony and unity in myself, with others, and in the midst of all conditions.
One with the Christ presence within us, we light the pink candle that represents our power of love. We will have Cherie read the power of power. I invite Cherie.
Jesse will be doing the power of power.
All right, well,
Oh.
my apologies. That's
Okay, I thought I was doing it. All right, that's fine.
go ahead, Jesse. It's all yours.
The power of power is represented by Apostle Phil. The location in our body temple is the base of the tongue voice box. Power is our spiritual capacity for single-minded attention, integrity in thought, word, and action, claiming of our wholeness and self-determination, and ability to tell ourselves the greatest truth we know. As a laser beam of light cuts through steel, spiritual power is focused attention on what is most important. We can achieve self-mastery by cutting through a flurry of random thoughts to identify the truest, noblest, and kindest way to respond in any moment. By the light of power, I concentrate on my divine identity. I master my mind with spiritual authority.
One with the Christ presence within us, we light the purple candle that represents our power of power, represented by Philip. We will have Linda read our power of imagination. I invite Linda.
The power of imagination is represented by the Apostle Bartholomew. The location in the body temple is between the eyes. Imagination is our powerful capacity to picture what can be and to develop that idea in our minds until we feel its effects while it is yet unfolding. Imagination is also our ability to live into an idea until it essentially becomes our reality. With our minds one with divine mind, we are creators. We draw from an infinity of divine ideas, in Jesus's words, the kingdom of the heavens, to catch one right possibility and bring it into expression. We do this naturally, one idea at a time. By the light of imagination, I conceive of possibilities, envisioning my dreams fulfilled. I embody my divine identity.
One with the Christ presence within us, we light the light blue candle that represents a power of imagination. We will have myself read the power of understanding. The power of understanding is represented by the Apostle Thomas. The location in our body temple is the front brain. Understanding is comprehending and internalizing and integrating and living the truth we know. And knowledge is acquiring facts. Understanding is making sense of those facts by means of spiritual intelligence. We seek understanding in times of confusion. Although we can comprehend intellectually, spiritual realization or knowledge of our divine nature is the fulfillment of understanding. When we know that we are and we can respond to life circumstances with spiritual solutions. By the light of understanding, I learn from my life. Realizing the truth by my divine identity, I live by insight. One with the Christ presence within us, we light the gold candle that represents the power of understanding. We will have Patricia read the power of will, and I invite Patricia to do that now.
The power of will is represented by the Apostle Matthew. The location in our body temple is the front brain. The power of will is easily misunderstood. Spiritual will means we are not being told by any other person what we should or should not do, subjugating our consciousness to any coercive influence, or imposed as a lesson or punishment. Consider that God's will and our spiritual will are one and the same. Will is our spiritual capacity to choose and commit in a state of unity, consciousness, or oneness. By the light of will, I choose, I commit, I am willing.
Thank you, Patricia. One, with the presence, with the Christ presence within us, we light the silver candle that represents a power of will. We will have Mishana read our power of order, and I invite Mishana to do that.
Good morning. The power of order is represented by the Apostle James of Alphaeus. The location in our body temple is the navel. God is order, the organizing principle revealed in the pattern and sequence inherent in all of life. As such, order is never an imposed outcome or remedy. Instead, order is our capacity to organize thought and action, to adjust to changing conditions, and to evolve. When centered in order, we get into the flow, waltz around seeming obstacles, and float along on the current of life. Doors open, the next right thing happens just in time, and everything appears to line up for us. We master order when at times of seeming disorder, we adjust gracefully and keep moving forward on our path. By the light of order, I am capable of orderly thought and action. Easily, I adjust to changing circumstances. I am eternally evolving.
One, with the Christ presence within us, we light the olive green candle that represents a power of order. We will have Marisol read our power of zeal, and I invite Marisol. Marisol, are you on?
Joe, would you like me to continue?
She's still muted. I was gonna volunteer as well.
Sure. Oh, okay, she's muted. All right, let me go over here. Why is she muted? So,
Joe, would you like to have someone else read it?
yeah, sure, that's
yeah,
fine. Go
I
ahead.
can do it. I can do
All
it.
right,
if you
go
need.
ahead, Joe.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Candida.
The power of zeal is represented by the Apostle Simon the Canaanite. The location in our body is the medulla or the brainstem. Spiritual zeal is the harnessing of enthusiasm as fuel for purposeful living. Zeal is an attitude of forwardness and boldness. Zeal is single-minded devotion to one's purpose. The words zeal and audacity, frequently associated with negative acts, convey the potency of this power to be wholehearted. We say, I am all in, or yes. Zeal supports our 4 brain powers: faith, imagination, understanding, and will. By the light of zeal, I am enthusiastic, audacious, and devoted. I live passionately, daringly, and wholeheartedly on purpose. Yes, amen.
One with the Christ presence within us, we light the orange candle that represents a power of zeal. We will have Cherie read the power of release, and I invite Cherie.
Okay. The power of release is a location of the body of our body temple and those in lower abdominal region. Release is our ability to release false or limiting beliefs and to recover awareness of our inherent divine identity. Release is a healing practice, a cleansing of the mind, and a clearing of debilitating thoughts. We have lofty intentions for this year to spread out before us. We are needed in this world to be the light of the world. Our spiritual work involves releasing patterns of thinking and behaving that dim our light. By the light of release, I cleanse from my mind false ideas of lack and limits. I release the finite to reveal the infinite. I release a false sense of self to reveal my divine identity. And the power of release is represented by the Apostle Thaddeus.
One with the Christ presence within us, we light the russet candle that represents a power of release. We will have Lori read a power of life, and I invite Lori.
The power of life. The power of life is represented by the apostle Judas. In the location in our body temple is the generative center, external reproductive organs. Life is our forward, onward, and upward power, our ability to flow our way from good to good. By the power of life, we give life to our dreams and intentions. Our power of presence is the distinctive, unrepeatable expression of divine identity. We each can be the light of the world. God is life, therefore we live. We live knowing nothing could be missing, withheld, or broken about us. All that we could need for life, we already have within us as whole spiritual beings. By the power of divine life, we are the vitality and the flow of life. We live knowing that everything we could ever need for the well-being of body, mind, and spirit is within us. God, life, is everything. By the light of life, I am ever renewing and ever expressing. I give life to divine ideas, and all that I give, I am.
Okay. One with the Christ presence within us, we light the red candle that represents a power of life. Gratefully, we each recognize the purpose of our 12th power candle lighting ceremony. We have now fully activated our 12 powers in us, and we are ready to live as the divine beings we each are, reaching our full Christ potential, being the best person we each can be, expressing these divine powers. We know that we are the light of Christ. We let our light shine. I behold the Christ in each of you. Namaste. God bless you. And this will take us into meditation. And let's do our affirmation together, a meditation affirmation. I am open and receptive to the spirit of truth, healing in me what needs to be healed and revealing what needs to be revealed. I now invite you to relax and close your eyes to the outer world and bring your awareness to your inner world. Take a deep inhalation and breathe in the pure potentiality of this now moment. And breathe out all that no longer serves you. Once more, inhale the pure white light of the Christ presence. And exhale all stale, worn out energy which no longer is useful. You feel the seat support you, and you settle into your seat, opening to receive. In your mind's eye, let us use our power of imagination. Imagine you are walking in a forest. It is a winter's day, and you are dressed very warmly with a warm winter's jacket, scarf, and gloves. Along the pathway trail on this frosty day, you can see pure white snowflakes drifting from the sky, freshly fallen on the ground beneath you. Like tiny pieces of cotton and light as feathers, they soften the edges of the landscape. Your path is clear ahead, and you appreciate the beauty in the forest. Up ahead, you see a log cabin. And as you approach the log cabin, you decide to enter through the front door, which was left open just for you. And you see a fireplace which is lit. You walk in and close the door behind you. You undress your winter's jacket, scarf, and gloves, and you place it on a coat rack right near the door. You walk up to the fireplace and sit on a very comfy chair near a very large, wide window. You feel toasty inside your log cabin and very warm and comfortable inside. It is now dark outside and daytime has turned into night. You look out the window and you see this very bright white star shining more brightly than all the other stars in the night sky. You feel at one with this bright star, and you remember that this is the Star of Bethlehem. You sit there pondering about the 12 powers and lights in you. You visualize this bright star entering the crown of your head as the Christ light. As you scan your body temple for the locations of the 12 lights and powers enthroned in you. And you now scan your body temple. You see the pineal gland glowing with the royal blue light, with your power of faith. And then you move your awareness to the small of the back, glowing with the spring green light, with your power, strength. And scanning your body temple, you bring your awareness to your pit of the stomach with your yellow light, with your power of wisdom. And then bringing your awareness to the back of the heart with the light pink light, with your power of love. And then gently moving your awareness to the base of your tongue. Your voice box is glowing with the purple light, with your power of power activated. Then bringing your awareness between the eyes glowing with a blue, light blue, with your power of imagination fully activated, your power to envision. Gently moving your awareness to the front brain, glowing with a golden light, with your power of understanding, fully activated your ability to comprehend. Gently moving your awareness to the front brain, slightly to the right, glowing with the silver light, with your power of will fully activated, with your ability to make choices, right choices. Then gently moving your awareness to your navel, glowing with an olive green light, with your power of order fully activated. And then moving your awareness to the Mandela brainstem, glowing with your orange light, with your power of zeal, your enthusiasm. Gently moving your awareness to the lower abdominal region, glowing with a russet light, your power of release, letting go of all that no longer serves you. Gently moving your awareness to the genitative area, external reproductive organs, glowing with the red light, with your power of life, your ability to energize. You realize that your entire body temple is radiantly glowing with the 12 lights and powers. You realize you are Christ empowered to be magnificent. You relish being enthroned with the Christ potential. You realize you have moved in your magnificence, and you know that Christ in you is your hope of glory and fulfillment. You are the light of the world. You now go into the silence and allow what arises from the silence to be, from this knowing. In awe and a heart filled with overflowing gratitude, as the Christ that you are, you start to return to the outer world to live your best life ever in 2022. You have called up your 12 powers in you as you. You feel blessed as you embody your divinity, your light, and your Christ potential. You start to feel a surge of energy within you, and you take it with you as you start to return ever so gently, and only when you're ready. You take with you this known treasure within you as you return. You wiggle your toes, your fingers, and you gently open your eyes only when you're ready and not a moment sooner. You are now fully awake, alert, and aware. Stretch, so it is. God bless you. And we're going to have James Twyman, the 12 prayers. Cherie, did you want to play that one or did you?
I can play it. You're gonna have to give me back the,
Okay.
yeah, I got it from here anyway. Okay.
All right. Let me go over here. Participants, let me go over here. It doesn't let me from this screen for some reason. I guess, Jesse, can you do that? Can you give it back to
I
Cherie?
don't have the option at all in mine. That's what I'm saying. I don't think I'm running the show right now.
Joe is, he has to give us to just make me post. So if you just hover over my name, if you go to my name and just say make host, it'll be fine.
It just gives me pen for some reason. That's the only option I have.
Okay, so
Cherie, I got it. Cherie, I got it.
you got it.
Thanks for your patience.
Okay, thanks everyone. Just taking me a second. Still not doing. Okay.
Oh God, lead us from the unreal to the real, from darkness into light, from death to life, one to life. Oh God, the Almighty, let there be peace on earth and all celestial regions. May the waters be appeasing, and may the earth all be wholesome, and may the trees and the plants bring peace to all. Whoa, to all. Shanti, Shanti, unto all. Oh God, lead us from the unreal to the real, from darkness into light, from death to life, walk to life. Shanti, Shanti, unto all. Shanti, Shanti, unto all. Shanti, Shanti, unto all. Shanti, Shanti, unto all.
Okay, I'm trying to get it out of the screen. There we go. And at Unity the Radiant Light, we want to take this opportunity to thank you for your wonderful support of Unity Radiant Light. We appreciate it, and it's enabled us to be able to continue services in the community program to the homeless and teach classes and everything else without a pause during this time. If you're interested in making a love offering to Unity Radiant Light, you can do it if we're having an in-person Sunday service, or unityradiantlight.org donate button, or you can mail a check in. Keep freezing up. Okay, try this again. And I invite you to unmute your mics, and we will say our prosperity blessing together in a blessed mess, since we come in at different times. We say divine love flowing as
Divine love flowing as me, passes and multiplies
All that I have, all that
all that I give,
and all that I receive.
all that I receive.
As we take this moment, you invite you to place your hand on your heart. As we've come through this beautiful ceremony that Joe put together, we're so appreciative and have so much gratitude for it. And for each person that's activated their powers, or all 12 powers, we say thank you, because we know that these powers are activated within us, that we are becoming the best Christ that we can be. And we are so grateful to the Fillmores, to Charles Fillmore, who our co-founder, who created this understanding for us, and for all the teachers and masters and everyone who's blessed us with this. And grateful to each one of you as you activate your powers and shine them into the world. It is a blessing on the world. So we say thank you, and so it is.
So it is.
And together, to all the people in the world, we love you.
We appreciate you.
Bless you.
We bless you.
And we
We behold the Christ in you.
And we are blessed one final time with Mishana.
Okay, I am going to sing I Am Light, and I'd like to invite everyone to say this affirmation as we're singing. And if you don't say, if you can't sing it, say it. I am light, I am light, I am light, while you're on mute. I am light, I am light. 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 I am not the things my family did. I am not the voices in my head. I am not the pieces of the brokenness inside. I am light. 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 I am light, I am light. I am the mistakes that I have made, or any of the things that caused me pain. I am not the pieces of the dream I left behind. I am light. 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 I am not the color of my eyes. I am not the skin on the outside. I am not my age. I am not my race. My soul inside is all light. I am light, I am light. I am light, I am light. Yes, I am divinely defined. I am the God on the inside. I am a star, a piece of it all. I am light.
You can unmute
You
and
are.
give Mishana some love.
Nice, Mishana.
Beautiful, thank you.
You know that's one of my favorite songs, right? Love that song. Amen.
All right. And now we can keep, if you don't have your mic unmuted, go ahead and unmute it. As we say our prayer for protection together, I am the light
I
of God.
am the light of God.
I am
I am the love of God.
I am
I am the power of God.
I am the
I am the presence of God.
God,
Wherever
wherever we are,
Got it. And all
all
is
is
well.
well.
As we go forward this week into this year 2022, filled with unlimited possibilities, we do so with our activated powers, knowing that each of us are blessed and we are the light of the world. So go forth, but not yet if you're staying for the healing ceremony. Reverend Linda will be taking us into the healing ceremony. Reverend Linda, would you like to give everyone a 5-minute break?
Yeah, we can do that right now.
Okay, so go ahead. We'll meet back here in 5 minutes for our healing service.
I'm gonna stop the recording now.